Hi, Mr. Lynn. Mr. Lynn in the room, guys. Hi, Kirsty. Kirsty in the room, everybody. Happy Thursday to you too, Elisa. Elisa in the room, everybody. Hi, Kathy. Kathy in the room, guys. Hi, Robin. Robin in the room, everybody. My chat space kept going away, said Kathy. Hi, Amy. Amy in the room, guys. Hi, Ellen's mom. Ellen's mom in the room, everybody. Yep. It's hot in Michigan, said Amy. Ellen's mom's at 88. I have bad news, said Amy. My shoes just took a dump, and I almost tripped on the city bus today. The floor looked sad and wanted a hug. New shoe time. 76 for Kathy. Hi, Joy. Joy K in the room, guys. My picture is backwards. At least it ain't upside down, right? That'd be real bad. Yeah, everybody likes something different, Mr. Lynn. Some people like candy. Some folks like the merchandise. I did get some, Ellen's mom. Robin's at 86. 86, that's air conditioner. Yup. With digital records, like it's round trip back from race work. Think it's fixed the problem, said Mr. Lynn. Joy said it's 73 but feels like 80. Robin's air is on. The air is on. Amy said we went to get some pop today. We're having ice cream for dinner tonight. Ice cream for dinner. What flavor? You made a round trip. You know what, Mr. Lynn? You know what the weirdest thing is? I looked up what could cause that corrosion on Angel's car, and it said a faulty alternator. And when I took the car to AutoZone, it said that the alternator was overcharging the battery. So it looks like I got a problem too. One of those, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Overcharging. I'm pretty sure that's the original alternator in that car. Who knows? I saw that when I was looking at the battery terminal and it said Mr. Lynn. Yeah, I figured it out, Amy. Maybe. Hi, Anita. Anita in the room, guys. Anita's probably gonna have a tornado tonight. A tornado. She drives a Toyota as well, correct? No, it's a Chevy Cruze. Chevy Cruze. And I really like the Chevy Cruze. I highly recommend that car. Because I'm a no good, I can't fix anything. But that car is really easy to fix. Daniel alternator is not in a good spot. We are getting thunderstorms tonight, said Robin. Her car's the easiest car I ever worked on in my life. I can't even do the things I do on her car on my truck. That alternator on the Chevy is in a bad spot. It is. That ain't cool. Are you sure, Mr. Lynn? 2012. Joy became a member of Costco today. Congratulations, Joy. Ellen's mom said her air conditioner's on. The air is on. Hi, Amy S. Amy S. in the room, guys. I forgot to look, Mr. Lynn. I'm gonna have I'm gonna take it to AutoZone and have them check it. Ellen's mom was a Costco member, but not anymore. Oh, what was that, Bear? Remember those little Debbies I showed you last night? I give them a thumbs down. I don't like them at all. I tried them. They're terrible. I don't think Angel likes them either. We're going to put them with the stuff for the kids. Yeah, they're awful, Robin. I don't know what they're thinking. Amy'd like to speak to a manager because she'd like to cancel her membership to adulthood. My home health care person put me in the shower 3 times a week, so I had to do a lot of laundry. Yeah, me too. I'm sure they won't ruin the ones that are already there. It's the new ones that are not going to be good. Amy said she's at 87. 87. Yeah, I found something today, Joy. I'm going to show you in exactly 2.5 minutes. Amy said at least my laundry place is upstairs around the corner by the kitchen and not downstairs. Make Amy wait to see what you found. I will. 1 minute and 45 seconds, Anita. Amy found out the old house that she used to live in got hit by a tornado a year ago, and it got hit where the kitchen area was in the garage. Robin bought a box of Twinkies, and I thought they were terrible. I never liked Twinkies. I wouldn't really even eat a Twinkie. Even as a kid, I didn't like Twinkies. I always wanted Ding Dongs or Ho Ho's. They didn't have Little Debbie's for us back then. Ding Dongs or Ho Ho's. Walmart's raising prices. That's not a good thing for them to do. That'd be pretty stupid for them to do. Because inflation's coming down. Inflation's way down. So if they raise prices, they got no excuse. Kathy's sitting on the deck watching the hummingbirds. Yeah, I've been seeing them too myself. We need to get the ingredients to make the Twinkies. My ma is a Twinkie maker and a cupcake maker. You guys ready? Here we go. Just put my makeup on over here. And away we go. Yeah, Amy. One day you're going to say that. It's going to be too late. Here's what we got. Look at these cool clips. Clips for your hair. Ain't they pretty? There's one missing and one missing there, but who cares? I got the Cento markers. Excellent. Super washable. Scented markers. I got the Crayola. Limited edition retired colors. 4 boxes. I got that jumbo activity book and a jumbo coloring book. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth in the room, guys. I got this guy. Ain't that cute? I got this. And I got these stakes for the dogs. So your dog can go around and around. I got these dog treats. These were kind of expensive. Roll hide, long lasting chew. $4.45 each, Purina. Made with real beef hide. And over here, we got the Chunola, long-lasting 3-layer chew. We also got a can of this here Glade, Juniper and Teak. We got some little trees, Caribbean Colada. Hell yeah. And when the officer stops you in the car and he asks you if you had anything to drink, you can just say, no, that was my Caribbean Colada tree you're smelling. I got 5 packs of these pads. They were $11 each. I got a pair of boxing gloves. 1 pair of boxing gloves. And then over here I got an extendable tripod. And here's a room-to-room chicken. A chicken that's battery operated, multicolor light. And I got a digital instant print camera. Not to mention these 2 packs of wireless earbuds. And that's my dumpster sprawl for today, guys. Thank you, Amy S. Hi, CDC, CDC. In the room, guys. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Ellen's mom. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Mr. Lynn. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Robin. Good night, Ellen's mom. Ellen's mom said it out. Get it out, without a doubt. My favorite was the boxing gloves, said Ann and Amy. Because if kids ever get in a fight, you can just let them use the gloves. Thank you, Lori. Lori Chase in the room, guys. All is well. It's been a busy day here at the scrapyard house. I went to the scrapyard twice today. I picked up scrap metal twice today. And I mowed my lawn today. And I went dumpster diving today. That's good for scrappers to find sports like that, but I feel like that drives up the cost of the material. Hi, Bell B. Bell B in the room, guys. I don't know, Mr. Lynn, what you just said. Oh, I'm happy for my neighbor because he's learning how to make money. I think he's doing scrap metal, said Amy. At the scrapyard, the pile is big. Dude's waiting. It's a big, giant pile. He's waiting to cash in. I wish I could do that too, but I can't. I wish I had a place I could just drop my scrap. I finally got paid for the first time in a month and a half, said CDC. Prices are based on supply and demand. Yup. That's why we want to put a big tariff on that Russian and Chinese steel. We don't want any steel imports. Then turn around and throw it away. That means their command is higher. I read all of them, Mr. Leon. I did read the other one. The other one was worse than that one. Oh, that one I read. I read that one. You're behind or something. I told one of my favorite home health care nurses to come back. I miss her. I told her that one nurse I didn't like quit and found a different job. I don't understand that one either. Uh, I found out a trick with a mason jar. You can take off the blade to a blender and then you can hook it up to a mason jar and make a smoothie, said Amy. I'll take the Salisbury steak. Me too. You can put Amy's on her pizza. Salisbury steak pizza. Frank, what you having for dinner? Nothing good. I had a hamburger for lunch. It wasn't good. And a ramen noodle. And for dinner, I'm probably going to have a burrito. The rest of my ramen noodle. And the rest of my hamburger. Amy said, I want a homemade pizza today, but it's too hot to cook. Too hot to cook. I don't know what it is here. It feels cool in the house. We got a little breeze going on and stuff. It is. Says it's 78 here, but it don't feel like no 78. I don't believe it. Amy's probably gonna have some cream and chicken soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. You can take the top of a Parmesan cheese container and it will screw on top of a mason jar. There you go. That's a good tip. Robin's tips of the day. Tip of the day. I just can't believe we got denied a Meals on Wheels. I'm crazy, Amy. Frank, I got a cool score at the thrift store. Should I share it with the group? Of course. The thrift store. Mr. Lynn's having pan-fried weenies with a scrambled eggs and some toast, hopefully. 83 and sunny, 2 fans running. It's nice and comfortable in here with my robe on. Without my robe, I'd be chilly. I got all the windows open though, except for one. Good evening, Judy. Judy in the room, guys. It's 81, but it feels like 83, said Amy. It's too hot to wear a robe, said Anita. Not here, Anita. We're too close to the lake, and we're getting a little bit of breeze off of it. Really stinks, actually. I was hoping that we wouldn't get that. Without the breeze, it'd get much warmer. I could take off my robe. Amy'd like to trade my weather. Robin's wondering what the crazy lady's gonna be eating next. I don't know, but it doesn't sound good, probably. Judy don't want tonight. You will not like it. Today I made a taco pizza, said Amy. I used taco shell to make my pizza with taco shell marinara sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. And I cooked it in the air fryer. CDC said, I don't know about you, but I'm due for a cup of coffee, but I have to make it. More work for CDC. Well, CDC is making us coffee. We'll start talking about all that juicy stuff. Amy can't stand the hot weather. It's been really hard since I can't go through a sprinkler. He's sleeping in his chair right now, said Judy, snoring away. Tonight's video, do not watch, you won't like it. I'll still watch it. I probably won't like it either, said Judy. It must have vinegar in it or tomatoes or a combination of both, said Robin. Laura, please report to the principal's office, said Judy. Tick tock, doot 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 doot. Sauerkraut, said Robin. Sauerkraut. What would be awful with sauerkraut? Eggs. Eggs and sauerkraut. That'd be awful. My new job has me scheduled 5 days the next 2 weeks. I'd prefer to just work 4. Well, we can't always get what we want, but if we try sometime, we just might find we get what we need. Robin said peanut butter and sauerkraut. Eggs and sauerkraut, said Judy. Sauerkraut's gross, said Anita. That's why they call it that, sauerkraut. You know? Peanut butter and sauerkraut. Oh my. Don't forget the egg. Put a fried egg on that with a runny yolk. I scored 14 mac and cheese dinners today. They were on sale for 99¢. They are the smaller ones. Michaelina, said CDC. You got $14 worth of macaroni and cheese, man? Say it ain't so. Especially the Michaelinas. You really like that? They are good, said CDC. Alright. Maybe they are. If they're good, that's all that matters. It's worth a buck a meal. Can't go wrong. How about milk and hot sauce? And Judy, that'll turn it into buttermilk. It's all vinegar and hot sauce, so you have buttermilk. Just a shot to the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. I don't know if it's very good, and it doesn't sound good, said Amy. A shot of banana liquor and a hot sauce. Yeah, that'll be all right. Maybe. Depends on the hot sauce. Get some of that Chihuahua. No, Judy. I don't think we'll be hearing from her. I cut my hair. The garden's coming back. I shaved. Probably won't be back till around next Christmas. When when it's back to the way it was. Have you heard any news about Carl? Nope. No, they're not gonna be returning him. I'm going to have a cream of chicken soup with some grilled cheese, said Amy. And I'm going to use my sandwich maker to make it. And the coffee maker. I wonder what Ryan's been up to, said Judy. He's cooking up those good meals. Carl's on a long vacation, said Robin. I don't know, Anita. He was in a photo shoot for somebody. I don't know where he went after that. It's a whopping 83 degrees in my bedroom, said CDC. Jeez. It's not bad if it don't get any hotter. It's 82, said Judy, but it's 66 in my house. I got the ceiling fan going, said CDC. Tomorrow's supposed to be really nice, 20% chance of rain. It won't rain, Judy. It won't rain at 20%. Trust me. When I worked for the paper, that's how they if it was 30%, it would rain. Anything under 30, it wasn't gonna rain. And it almost always works out that way. That is how hot it is here in Michigan, said Amy, and I don't want to cook on the stove, so I'm cooking using gadgets only. Like I'm living in a hotel. Hotel Holiday Inn. Good news. Judy's poor little green pepper plants. I was hoping that I would get at least one green pepper this year. You're going to get more than one green pepper. I did. I sent them to Michigan. Was also going to make mashed potatoes, but I realized I don't have any cold water to make the milk. It has to be cold. We keep a pitcher in our refrigerator. Angel in the room, guys. It don't have to be cold water, said Judy. Robin left her strawberries on the stove for later, and Jack got into them and they're all over the floor. The instant mashed potatoes that I'm gonna make call for milk. Can we have instant milk, said Amy. Instant milk. That way we can have a bowl of cereal later, make a little extra. You could just mix it all together, said Judy. Just throw it in a pan. Stir. Turn on the heat. And you got soup du jour. Well, it's getting dark here. Yeah, I think we had a 20% chance. But it's not gonna rain. Amy said I was gonna use the coffee maker and no stove. I'm a hungry man, ready for dinner. Give me some food. Pick me a winner. Hi, Michael. Michael saw a guy driving a cyber truck. I waved at him and he waved back. He's a brave soul. He must have a lot of money to drive that cyber truck, knowing that it could be vandalized at any time. But at the same time, he's not so bright for buying that damn thing in the first place, because that is like the Etzel, that Cybertruck. It's going to go down as the junk. Nobody wants their Cybertrucks. Cybertrucks are over. Angel's under a tornado watch. Not me, though. I'm in the kitchen. Getting chilly in here. Getting chilly in here. CDC don't want to miss the juicy stuff, so he's not going to have any coffee. Robin saw a black Ferrari today. It was beautiful. Right next to me, said Robin. Sounds like you need a new fan, Angel, said Angel. Said Amy. I don't think I could get in and out of a Ferrari, said Judy. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. That's work. I want a luxury. I don't really care about fast. I want a nice seat that's comfy and cushy. That's what I care about. Heat that works great. Air conditioning that works great. Oh, my brother helped me out old pickup truck with a camper on the back of it, said Judy. What about a Grand National? It's too old. Too old, Anita. Too old. A Grand National. And the rust buckets. Not to mention, their heat in those things are awful. And so is the air conditioning. My dad had one when he was still alive. I didn't have the Grand National, but I had other cars that were very similar to it by the same company. I had the LeSabre, and the LeSabre was really close to the Grand National. I had two or three of those actually. And the heat in them was the worst heat of any car I ever been in. You were freezing there. I've only seen one Rolls Royce. It was on the highway, said Robin. Rolls Royce. Bye, Amy S. Amy S is headed out, guys. God bless you too, Amy. I've seen a Rolls Royce Phantom in person, said Amy, and it was on our street looking for a house for sale. Well, there you go. Too bad they didn't move in, huh? Right next door. That'd be a good spot for him. Mr. DOG in the room, guys. I saw the stainless steel cup in person for the K-Wings, and they used to live in our apartment complex that we lived in, said Amy. Frank would want to watch a tornado. Me and Booger Bears going in the bathtubs. Yeah, there's no way I'm going in the bathtub till the very last moment before it hits me. I'm gonna be looking out that window. I want to see where it's at. And we'll be wearing my glasses too, in case the glass shatters. I wrote, I rode in a used police car to my doctor's appointment, said Amy. In an old police cruiser. Maybe Carl swimming. Funny. With the fishes and cement boots, hopefully not. I was thinking someone might have used them as on the top of their boat. Put them on their boat at the very tip. Tick tock. Dee 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 dee. That's a whole new meaning to fig leaf, said Judy. If he gets sucked up, he won't think it's cool anymore, said Angel. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Lynn. Welcome to the room. You have a good night, Mr. Lynn. I think Mr. Lynn's headed out. There's Laura. She got in the last minute. Not even a minute. CDC is trying to say this has been a Scrap Dog production in association with Grateful Entertainment. Laura's at 85. You have chips with that 85? It's last call for chocolate milk, guys. Last call for chocolate milk. Good night, everybody. Good night, Judy. God bless you too. Good night, CDC. Good night, Mr. DOG. Good night, Mr. Lynn. Good night, Laura. Good night, Robin. Good night, Kathy. Good night, Amy. Good night, Anita. Good night, Amy S. Good night, Kirsty. Good night, Ellen's mom. Good night, Lori Chase. Good night, everybody. God bless you, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Scrap Dog Hour. It's not warm. It's chilly off the lake, Laura. Coming off the lake, a good breeze. Good night, guys. God bless you all. Chocolate milk.